It's the scale, right? Like you can visualize a scale, and it has a fulcrum, and on it you have this. And on one wing you get the things that make you better, and on the other wing you put things that make you worse. So find out. I think you may still not be getting well if you're doing things that are making you worse. So
does anyone take bee pollen? Let's talk about bee pollen for a minute.
Okay.
So will bee pollen cure your fibromyalgia? Is that another easy?
Yeah. That's a good question, right? Looking for the single thing to make all the difference.
Yeah, I don't want to stop drinking. I don't want to stop, eating cake, but I'll buy a $5 bottle of bee pollen.
Well, yes to bee pollen. Absolutely. It's wonderful.
Is it going to help me if I still drink 3 beer a day?
I didn't hear it well enough.
Is it going to help me if I still drink 3 beer a day?
It's still going to help you. It's the scale, right? Like you can visualize a scale, and it has a fulcrum, and on it you have this. And on one wing you get the things that make you better, and on the other wing you put things that make you worse. So find out. I think you may still not be getting well if you're doing things that are making you worse.
This may not be fibromyalgia related, but has anyone developed intense itching all over their body, head to toe, agonizing, electrifying itching at times, shock here, shock there, but again, itching? Benadryl doesn't help, no allergy medicine for that matter, no real understanding as yet what causes it or relieves it.
Well, that's an awesome question. So when you have neurological dysregulation, pops here and there. Some people experience it as migraines. Some people experience it as back pain. Some people as tinnitus or tinnitus, ringing in the ears. Some people get vertigo, dizziness. All of these are inflammatory symptoms of the brain. And the way you get there is breach of the blood-brain barrier. And leaky brain is preceded by leaky gut. Leaky gut is preceded by toxicity, mainly heavy metals. Mercury is definitely there. And other dysregulating ways of drinking chlorinated water, taking antibiotics, taking pharmaceutical drugs, eating foods that will cause terrain disruption, which is often also associated with childhood trauma, whether it's medical or other, right? So all of this. So if I were to try to help this person, I would need to peel the onion until we get to the center of it. What are all the contributing factors? Let's roll. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I agree with you. I had a lot of itching when my liver stopped working. And so the funny story with that was when I was in the hospital, of course, you can't eat, can't drink, you just total rest, and you've got tubes saline into your body so you can live while you're not doing that for a few weeks. And one day I woke up, it was like itchy, like I had been itchy, but then I hadn't been itchy in the hospital at all. I'm like, oh, I'm itchy, what's going on? The doctor comes in and he says, how you feeling? I said, I'm a little itchy today. And he says, yeah, he says, we changed your medicine. And one of the things this medicine does is make you itchy. But he said, I looked at all your charts and everything, and I figured it probably wasn't going to make you anywhere near as itchy as you were like probably a week before you came into the hospital, which was true, right? It was like a minor irritation as opposed to if I'd had it today, it would be like a major thing. But because I'd already gone through really bad itching and scratching and stuff, then blood popping and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like where you start from, right? But
Yeah.
it's I think one more example of I have something wrong. Has anyone ever had it? Whereas it's like if you have anything wrong, you're probably too toxic. You're